Hello everyone. I am sorry I cannot be there today for this presentation, but I do have a quick video for you to talk about our health education certification program at the graduate level. My name is Jackie Dobsinski, and I'm the coordinator of school health as well as lecturer in the Department of Public Health and Health Education. I am in Hartwell 17C, so if you ever want to come over and just pop in and see me or need some help, please don't hesitate to do that. My email is my first letter of my name, first name, and then my last name at brockport.edu. That's here for you, as well as my office phone. Best way to get a hold of me is via email. So let's talk about our graduate program and certification. So we're going to go through the certification tracks, then our master's program online, and then questions are going to come directly to me, probably from email at this point, if you need help. You can also message me through Teams as well. So let's talk about the health certification pathway A. So this is what you would do to obtain a master's degree. You have to obtain a master's degree to be a certified permanent teacher in New York State, or what we call the professional certification. And so you need the master's program just to be permanently certified within the next 5 years. You are assigned an advisor when you come in through Pathway A, and we will map your undergraduate transcripts and align your program to the state requirements. And a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about when I say that. So New York State says that there's 3 areas that you must have courses within. And so I map that, see what you've taken and then what you still need to take. Usually the total program is between 33 and 36 credits. Rarely I have someone with 39. So it's 11 to 12 classes. Which is very doable. It's also 100% online, so if you're working, you can do it from wherever you're at. So you don't have to be physically here in Brockport. You're going to take the CST exam in health education in the very last semester you're here. In one of our courses, we will prep you for that exam. We will give you the framework. We will do a practice writing to ensure that you're ready to pass. We have about between, on average, an 83 to 85% pass rate on our CST exam. We do not encourage you to go take this right out of undergraduate because most people don't pass the exam the first time, and we can only count that first exam. Students, and that's most of our 15% that have taken it already, but once they're done with our program, take it a second time and then pass. But we can't count your second attempt. Students complete recommendations for the form for SUNY Brockport recommendation in the New York State Teach account post-graduation and passing the CST exam. You would then apply for certification. So we recommend you from the college, not sending in your transcripts because that won't work, but we send in that piece, you take the CST exam, and then you become certified. You would then apply for certification. The state will approve your certification, and if you've been teaching for 3 years at the time of your certification, you can go get both your certifications in PE and health education at the professional level, which is your permanent certification for the rest of your career, which is wonderful. So let's talk about the other pathways, because I get this question a lot from students is, can I just do it this way? So certification pathway B is where you have to take 30 credits in health. On average, students end up taking between 36 and 48 health courses for credit, and some still don't get certification. The largest number of credits I've seen someone come into our program with, in which they tried this pathway and it didn't work for them, was 24 credits. So they were like 6 credits away from what they thought was certification, and that's not true. You can't just take any health class, and that's the problem with this pathway where students end up spending a lot more money. Credits taken must be in specific tracks. And those tracks are personal health, safe and healthy environments, health-related resources and skills. There is no longer a BOCES person to align this pathway and submit for approval through the state. So there used to be a local BOCES area who would look at your transcript, say this is what you need to take, and that is no longer in existence. What are your steps to certification? And this pathway is you're responsible for submitting transcripts to the state with their application for health certification. The state will determine whether they have completed the necessary track requirements. Most of the time, students do not meet this area. So we're spending a lot of money to apply, to have to come back, do it again. State will send back denial of your application for certification with what tracks need to still be completed. They will not tell you what classes to take. When tracks are completed, you can get the approval of the health certificate, and you must take the CST exam on your own, really with no prep. So the differences is that if you come into a master's program in health education, that pathway is going to get you directly in about 2 years to your permanent certification. Some people take longer, some people take less. I have had students do it like in a year and a half, taking like 3 credits a semester, but then they were only like doing building sub work. So think about that. I want you to also go back to your districts and see the district your dream job is in and see where you would like to work. And then go in and look at what are the requirements when they post a position for health or physical education. Many districts are requiring it to be done, to have both certifications. Now we have additional pathways once you're in our program that are not eligible outside of the college, in case you have a situation where you're being asked to teach like half-time health, half-time PE. But we would talk about that individually as your advisor. So to get admitted to our program, you must have evidence of successfully completing with a C or better at least 2 semesters of anatomy and physiology 1 and 2, or 1 semester of survey of anatomy and physiology, which is what you most likely did here at Brockport. You must get your PE certification within the first semester of arriving in our program. So you do have some time to do that. They will send your application to us, even though you do not have that to submit. You must have a 3.0 GPA overall. So what are you going to learn? I left this slide here. Everything links to our different courses. A couple of our courses are in transition, in which it's still 2 different numbers. So I'll talk about that briefly, but your advisor would work with you at that as well. So you take a foundations class in school health. You would look at taking a principles and philosophy of health education, teaching methods and strategies for school health, communication in health education, assessment and evaluation in health education, research methods, capstone seminar and field placement, and then intro to special education. You will get 3 electives by advisement, and what we can't do is we can't double dip. So we can't take what you've already done. Say you took an undergraduate nutrition class. I can't give you a nutrition class as a graduate student. We also look at what are the current requirements in health education from the state level that are new regulations. And we try to ensure that you're getting classes to meet those new regulations as well. All right, so to apply, I put this beautiful little QR code for you here. You're going to go to our graduate admissions page and select apply for graduate school, and then you're going to apply for into the Department of Public Health and Health Education to the MSED in School Health Education. That said, if you have questions, please, please, please reach out to me. I'm happy to answer anything that you have, because I know I'm not there today to be able to answer these questions for you. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope to see you in our program next year. Have a wonderful day.